welcome or welcome back to Cash and Calling. Thank y'all so much for tuning in for another weekly cash stuffing video. Today we're cash stuffing October paycheck number 3, and it's going to be a fun video. So if you enjoy this type of content, cash stuffing, go ahead and hit that like button, and I pray that you will consider subscribing. All right, y'all, we're going to get right into it, and let's get my cash planning sheet out. I've been enjoying cash planning. I think I've missed it all of these years, and I'm so thankful for this community. Because of this community, I did learn how to actually cash plan properly, and I'm thankful for that. I am going to do a brief introduction. My name is Brittany. I am 37 years old. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of 4. We have 2 boys, 2 girls, and I work full-time as a nurse practitioner. I recently picked up a PRN job, so it's kind of like in the nursing world, a job where you can work whenever, because nurses are needed for sure. It's a shortage of nurses. So I picked up that job to help us with our financial goals, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, y'all, so I already counted the money prior to this video because I feel like it's a large amount this week. So I went ahead and counted it, and it's $708. Since I already counted it, I'm going to just go ahead and lay it out. I don't want to make this long and drawn out. But how are y'all doing? It is very cold in Mississippi. Not cold enough where we're talking about snow or anything like that. But y'all, the weather changed dramatically. And I told y'all I am a nurse practitioner, so I work in clinic, like a clinical setting, seeing patients. And we have had so many people coming in with sinus issues lately, and I am pretty sure it's because of the weather change. I've been having allergies / sinuses myself. I need to be taking an allergy pill. I really want to try the nasal spray, but I'm the type of person, I find it hard to put anything up my nose, so that's my only hindrance. But I know the nasal spray really does work for people. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started, y'all. So I am going to start this week with my wallet. And I don't think I mentioned this, but this money, of course, is leftover money from our paycheck. My husband did get paid this week. He's paid twice a month. I get paid weekly, so we were able to make an extra debt payment this week. If you have not checked out my Budget With Me video, go and check that video out. But yeah, this week was not a bad week at all. So we're going to start with my wallet. My husband has already gotten his spending money out, so we're not gonna worry with that. And this week I'm getting $50. I'm gonna do 5 tens. I found that breakdown is easy, especially if I'm buying coffee and doing other things. And I'll go back and situate my wallet off camera. I'm gonna just stick this for now. I usually just put it in miscellaneous. So I'm going to stick it for now in miscellaneous, and I'll come back off camera and figure out what I'm doing this week. So that's it for our wallet. Next, we're going to go to let's go to the kids binder. I was kind of undecided on which binder to go to next, but I really want to go ahead and get their binder out the way. So let's do that. And I want to show y'all too, I got this cute paper clip. I didn't do a Happy Meal unboxing because I'm terrible at that. Y'all, I tried and the paper was literally everywhere. It was so crazy. So I was like, I'm not gonna show this in my recording, but this cute little paper clip, I got this from Yancey at Budgeting My Debts. And I really love it. It's a great addition to our kids binder. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. All right, y'all. So we got diapers and wipes. And for this week, I did budget $25 for diapers and wipes. And we're just going to do a 20 and 5 ones. Right. So we have 20, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $47 in diapers and wipes. I'll go back and fill this tracker in off camera. All right, so we got girls. I utilize this envelope currently for birthdays for the girls and fall activities, which is something we're trying to save for now. But I did go ahead and I bit the bullet and I made some birthday envelopes for everyone. So my husband, myself, my son, the girls all have a birthday envelope now. But until I set that binder up, I'm going to just keep it in here. And so for girls this week, we're going to go ahead and do $40. Okay, so I'm going to do a 20 and 2 10s for the girls. And what fall activities do y'all like to do? Do y'all do the pumpkin patches? I hate to admit this, but I'm going to go ahead and admit it. I don't think I've ever been to a pumpkin patch, y'all. Even when I was a little girl, I grew up in the country. It's just not something we did. We did go on like hay rides, horseback riding, but I've never ever been to a pumpkin patch. My boys have been to a pumpkin patch. The girls, they're so young now. They just started preschool. They have not been to a pumpkin patch. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25. So this is coming along nicely. We have these trackers, and again, I will fill this out off camera and make sure everything is correct. All right, hair products for the girls. I just stocked up not too long ago on their hair products. So 25, and I had to go to the beauty supply store. I think it was yesterday, and get them some more hair products. So 25 is all that's in here. All right. So teacher gives is getting $10 this week. And thank y'all so much for y'all's feedback on my last video on what you feel are good teachers gifts. I think the majority of people said gift cards, which I agree. Even as a nurse, we can't really accept gifts from patients, but when patients insist, I do prefer a gift card over like the little trinkets and stuff like that. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that was a good suggestion. So thank you for everyone who chimed in with the suggestion for gift cards. Sports is not getting anything. The reason I don't really stuff this is because he's in band now. If you've been following me for a little bit, you know that we bought him a saxophone, and the saxophone was $800. It was used. And he was doing AAU basketball, but we let him finish out the season with AAU, but we did end up pulling him after that. The coach really wants him back. But y'all, if you have a child in traveling basketball or football, then you know that it is very, very, very time consuming. And it was something in this season that we just could not commit to for another season right now. We do want him to play in the future because he's really good, y'all. Clothing is getting 25. This is really for the girls. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, this is really for the girls, and I saw some cute dresses for them. I let them wear, whatever, play clothes and all that stuff. But on like Sundays for church, I really like to dress them up. I buy them a lot of dresses, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. These fives are so new, y'all. They are so new. It's hard to grip them. And I don't have any of the sort quick to help make that process easier. All right. Micah, that's our son. He's getting $8 for his haircut this week. And he is overdue for a haircut. He did text his barber and he's trying to get him in soon. We just have so much going on, y'all. So hopefully he can get a haircut soon. So he has a total of 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23 for his haircuts. And these kids are growing up so fast. When I was growing up as a little girl, we didn't have phone. Well, I remember, y'all, I'm a millennial. I'm 37. Y'all know my age. I say it on every video. But I remember when cell phones first came out. I remember like the little Nokia phones. If you had a Nokia, you were in there. But one thing I do try to instill in my kids is you're going to go outside and you're going to play. That's why our goal is to purchase land, because we want land where the kids can roam around, play. We stay in a pretty safe city. For the most part, I feel safe in our city. And so my son, he goes out all the time and he rides his bike and he plays. But it's just the time that we live in. We have to be real careful. And I understand that too. So for his spending money, he's getting $15. That's a 10 and a 5. All right. So he has a total of 50, 70, 80, 91, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. All right, so I'm going to put this paper clip back that I always seem to forget, but I'm going to put it back that time. All right, so that's our kids binder, y'all. We're going to move on to our variable / low priority binder. So this is where the bulk of our envelopes are now until I get my new binder in and I can kind of separate everything. So first we're going to start with our variable expenses. And this is definitely where we tend to overspend at. So we got eating out, and eating out is getting $50 this week. And I'm just going to do a 50. Most of the time when we pull from this envelope, it's because we're doing a family meal. Maybe we couldn't cook and we're in a rush or something like that. So we're feeding pretty much the kids and most of the time my husband, because he does have them a lot of the pickup times because of how our schedules are. We'll just have that there just in case. Preferably we don't have to use it. Toiletries is getting $20 this week. And I'm going to do 5, 10, and then another 10. And so we got 10, 15, and 20. All right, so miscellaneous is getting 25. We're just going to do a 20 and 5 ones. And it has a total of $25 in miscellaneous. All right, gas is getting 100. And yeah, we're still playing around with that. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're still playing around with the numbers as far as gas. Now, as far as the company I'm working for now, they have, thank God, they've been sending me to a location that is probably about 20 minutes from our home. I've just been like in a 5-mile radius from that location. That is perfect because one of my close friends works for this company as well. She's a nurse practitioner, and she was telling me they send her 15 minutes between each patient. That's not my case at all. My other patients usually are in like a 2 to 5, 7-minute range from each other, and I absolutely love that. So it has helped me out tremendously on gas. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So $100 on gas. Yeah, it has helped me tremendously, y'all. I'm thankful for that because Texas is already taking some of our profit. Then you throw in gas and then wear and tear on your vehicle driving to different places. It can be a lot. All right, let's go to our short-term sinking funds. All right, we got lawn care. I did talk to him. He came last week and we talked, and he said that the cut after the last one would be the last cut. So basically this last cut, which I thought would be the last cut, is not. So we have one more grass cutting before the season ends. So I'll color in this tracker off camera, but we're putting in $25 for lawn care. Blessing Bank is getting, what is Blessing Bank getting? Blessing Bank is getting $20. I did pull from here because we sold a seed on Sunday to a sister in Christ. It felt so good to sow, y'all. It truly did. So we have 20, 40, 41, 42. And it was just like a supernatural breakout of giving on Sunday at our church, and it was good. So it was very good ground to sow into. So we made sure to sow a seed. Celebrate It All is getting $20 this week. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Do that in fives. And Celebrate It All is everything. So it's all the holidays, birthdays, but y'all, we are splitting this up now. Right now we're saving for Thanksgiving, and I am gonna start doing birthday envelopes just to make it easier on me. I am kind of a minimalist when it comes to cash stuffing. I don't like a lot of categories. I don't like a lot of envelopes, but I'm realizing that in this season, especially with my husband on board with the cash stuffing and our budgeting, I have to make it easier for everyone. I can't just think about what I want. So I'm splitting it up to make it easier for the whole family. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 165. This is coming along so nicely. And I think we'll be done soon. We'll get done at 200. That'll allow me to buy decor items if I need to, and food items too. So we're going over our in-laws for Thanksgiving, and I'm excited because they can throw down in the kitchen, y'all. No lie. No cap, as the young people say. They can really throw down, so I'm looking forward to that. Boo Bucks, that's our dates envelope, and we got 40 now. We're adding $10 to Boo Bucks, so we have 50 now, and I'll color in this tracker off camera. I'm excited about a date day. We usually do date days, y'all. And we do date days because it's just easier. It's easier on the kids because they're in school and we're not shifting them around to different people. And yeah, how do y'all feel about that? I know this is kind of a contentious subject, but we don't do a lot of sleepovers. We don't do a lot of things like that where people are keeping our kids. We do have both of our moms, thank God. And so our moms do keep our kids sometimes. But other than that, we don't do a lot of the keeping of kids. And our babies, they have godparents as well. So ministry is getting $10. We are praying that we're able to do some things with the ministry, especially this coming up weekend. We might go and buy some stuff that we can give away. I'm not sure yet, so I'm not going to speak prematurely, but we're excited about it. 10, 15, 20, 25. So 25 is in ministry. And if you are new here, just for clarification's sake and transparency's sake, me and my husband, we do feel like we are called to pastor and to ministry. So we're working on that, and it is building from the ground up. So it is not easy, y'all. It is not easy at all. Oil change is getting $20. And if you watch my budget with me, you would know we both just got oil changes. So this envelope is definitely depleted, but that's okay. Oh, did I count it? So we got 20, 25, and 30. $30 in oil change. And we're starting back over. And this time, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive about putting money in this envelope, because those oil changes add up, y'all. Car tags, I'm putting $15 in car tags. We're going to do 10 and 5 ones. And I think my husband has a renewal coming up for his car tags. So, yeah, we need to be aggressive about paying or getting money in these envelopes. We have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 in car tags. I'll update that tracker because I think we pulled out of here for oil change, but I'm gonna update that off camera. We got buffer. I think I put $5 in buffer. This will go for like categories we go over in. Actually, let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 ones. This envelope is really for if we go over on a particular category, specifically maybe groceries, or if we don't have enough for food or groceries one week, then we can use the buffer. So we have 50, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't know why I was counting so slow, but that's a good amount, I feel. All right, we got random. I think we're doing $5. Yes, let's do $5 in random. We're just gonna do a 5. And this is literally for random spending. Like my son just had a book fair all of a sudden. I'm sure they told him before, but of course he tells us late. So we're like scrounging, but 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So random is just for those things that kind of pop up unexpected, like the little smaller expenses. All right, y'all. So that is it for our variable / low priority binder. Next, we're going to go on to our high priority binder. So this is our high priority binder, home upkeep. We're going to do $50 in there, and let's just do 2 20s and a 10. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. So $80 total in-home upkeep. That is a good amount, especially after last week where we had to fill up the Freon in the AC unit, because that was unexpected and that really put a damper in what we had going on. So car care coins is $20. Actually, I'm gonna just do a 20. So car care coins is $20. Let's put this 20 in there. Blink is gonna get 15 this week. So a 1 and a 5 is gonna do it. Okay, so we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. And we are trying to get the annual membership. So that's why we have these envelopes. Then you have Prime. That's going to be 15 as well. And we're just going to do a 10 and 5 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how much we have in Prime. We got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 65 in our Prime envelope. Can't wait till these are fully funded. And I'm probably going to add an Epidemic Sounds envelope as well. That's a newer subscription that I'm paying for. So I'm probably going to add the envelope. That'll probably be in there next time I cash stuff. Sam's is getting $20, and we're just going to do a 20. And Sam's now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. Our goal for Sam's on our tracker is $200. So I think that'll be enough to help us stock up on some things. We're not just trying to do a massive haul like that, because we still do like shopping at our regular grocery store. So we have a little meat market here in town. I like to buy the meats there because they're so fresh, and we'll see. I think Sam's is good for some things. I wouldn't just cut everything off just to stick with going to Sam's for my main grocery store. Garden is getting $10. I still have not purchased any mums yet. I know I drove by the nursery and they were still not ready. And that was like 2 weeks ago. Maybe they're ready by now. But they won't sell them unless they're ready at the nursery that I go to. So I'll check on that. All right, so Cash and Calling is getting $5. We have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20 for Cash and Calling. All right, and just in case it's not getting anything this week, so that is it for our high priority sinking fund binder, and that is it. I do have some money to put towards saving challenges here. We have 20, 40, 45, and 50. So we got $50 towards our saving challenges, and I will record a separate video. It'll probably be in the form of a short, and I will probably post that on my TikTok. So if you're not following me on TikTok, follow me at Cash and Calling. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a like, and I pray that you will consider subscribing. All right, you guys, I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.